Yeah. Put your lock in, so lock it in, lock it in. Yeah. Put your lock in, so lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation with your brain, lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Lock it in, lock it in. Yeah. Put your lock in, so lock it in, lock it in. Yeah. Put your lock in, so lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
What's going on, everybody? It is 8 minutes after that. We got you locked into your favorite evening ride. How y'all doing? Right here on the Joe Lockett Show. Hope you guys are having a great day. I can't say I had a great day, but it was okay. It was all right. Had to go to the dentist today. Y'all know how it is when you go to the dentist. It's never fun. It's never fun when you're at the dentist. And honestly, it costs you a lot of money. Let me just keep that real. Man. And I'm a proponent of this, and I'm going to stay on this, y'all. Make sure that you guys, at the end of the day, take care of your teeth. Go get the cleaning. Go do all the stuff you need to do. Don't be hard-headed, because the teeth just don't get better. Hey, Rachel, how you doing? Hey, how's it going, baby? What's up, baby? What's up, Sam's in the building? What's up, Monte? What's up, Wayne? What's up, Tunt White? Appreciate you guys locking into the show. Thank you guys so much. Man, what's up, MD? Hey, I want to do this on Hump Day, man, because I don't do this often. I always have topics. Is there anything you guys want to talk about today yourself? Put it out there. If y'all want to challenge me, you put a topic up, I can talk about it for 2 hours. I promise you I can. I'm that good. Hey, Railroads, how you doing, baby? What's up, Keith? Anything about relationships? I'm not doing politics, and I'm not going to denigrate any entertainment. So, anything dealing with relationships, what do you guys want to talk about today? Okay, put it out there. I got some topics, but I do want long distance relationship. Okay, let's go. Ham says long distance relationship. What else you guys got out there? Thanks for hitting the like button. Do you have a filter on, Joe? No. This is my other phone until my other phone is fixed, y'all. I'm sorry, but there is no filter on this here, so no, there's no filter. This phone has the phone that I'm using has a horrible camera on it. But you remember I told you guys yesterday that my other phone broke. So, trying to get the lighting right on this phone here really sucks. Really bad. So I'm sorry for how dark it is and what's, you see how, it comes in and out. So I'm sorry. But my phone should be fixed by Monday. The screen broke on it. So sorry. Unfortunately, that is what it is right now. So let me see. Long distance relationship is a no for me. Good afternoon. Dating in your 50s after divorce. Okay. So all right. So we got two. Union without controls without a controlled substance. Okay, I don't know what the hell that means. Union without a controlled substance. Okay, I see dating in the 50s. I see long distance relationships. And 6'4", you're gonna have to explain that a little bit more to me because I don't get that one. What's up on Facebook? Man, Facebook orders been coming on strong too. Thank y'all guys so much. Whoever's out there on Facebook and YouTube, I see y'all guys out there. Thank you guys so much. Cat Williams, I'm not talking about Cat Williams. I'm so tired about Cat Williams. I am Cat Williams the hell out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm tired of Cat. Nate, no, we're not talking about Cat Williams. Okay, what did Shar say here? Hey, Shar. Okay, I don't know what Shar said there, but yeah, we're not talking about Cat Williams on the show there. If you guys want to talk about Cat Williams, you can find plenty. There's a plethora of things out there for Cat Williams. I just get into the long distance relationship first. I'll talk about that one, then I'll talk about what was the other one, dating in your 50s. Long distance relationships. How do you deal with a long distance relationship if you find somebody? And a lot of times, long distance relationship it comes from introductions from somebody, or the long distance relationship comes from and see this light. I'm trying to get see. I don't. I hate this camera, y'all. I really do because it does not do. I mean, I'm already 16 past midnight, and I have one light in here that I'm trying to make it work better because I look dark. I look like I'm look at that. Look at that. Look at how bad that camera is. It just changes when it wants to. It changes. Look at that. It makes me look like I'm not even here. Sorry. Let me see. How is that? See, it's still not doing the same thing. See? The camera just sucks. Anyway, bear with me on that, y'all. Y'all not gonna be able to see the picture that great. I'm just gonna have to keep the little light that I have here because I noticed that when I was yesterday, and I look like yeah. Anyway, my other phone will be back tomorrow, y'all. So I apologize. Relationships. Long distance relationships for me is an issue. But how do you get into a long distance relationship first and foremost? Okay. Again, when you get into a long distance relationship, it just depends on for me. Now, most long distance relationships I think really start out. There's a couple of ways that you can be dating somebody and they get a job and they move away, or it's because you met somebody on one of those websites. One of those websites you met somebody on, and then all of a sudden it's a long distance relationship, right? And it's fun in the beginning to do the traveling back and forth. It's kind of exciting, right? You get off on that Friday evening, going to spend the weekend with your boo, or your boo is coming down to spend the weekend with you. So it becomes a little fun. I get that part, ladies and gentlemen. But how long this relationship actually good? Are they going to work? Hey, Brianna, I think if you're in a long distance relationship, you have to know what you want out of it and knowing the sacrifice it's going to take. Because a lot of long distance relationship, how are you going to bring that long distance to an end where it comes to you guys being together? Are you in a long distance relationship just for fun? You see what I'm saying? How does that look? Because at the end of the day, if you're in a long distance relationship and you're getting to know each other, I think it's a great thing because you're not going to be too close to one another. You get a chance to get a breather and see, do you miss that person? See, do they miss you? So I think a long distance relationship, it works in the beginning, but you got to have a really long talk, in my humble opinion, with the person that you're going to be in a long distance relationship with. What's the end game going to look like if we work? If we work, is there any how who is expected to move? That's one. And how are we going to make this move? Because one of you guys is going to have to move and get a job in the other city. You're going to have to make that move long distance. Are you the person to be able to be in a relationship with a long distance relationship with somebody? That's a tough one, y'all. Me myself, I can do a long distance relationship because it won't be a relationship, it'll be a friendship. I'm okay with traveling and meeting somebody every once in a while. Not often, but sometimes. I'm okay with that. Or they come in to see me. Not often, but sometimes. I'm okay with that. And because of what I do, I can move and be anywhere at any point in time. I can move there. But I don't know if I want to be in a long distance relationship with someone myself personally. A long distance relationship is tough to actually navigate, seriously. And from what I hear, most times they don't work because in the beginning, it gives everybody a little bit too much freedom. So it really depends on, like I said, what you're looking for. If you're looking to go ahead and have somebody you can smash every once in a while and nobody's in your business and y'all both okay with smashing, it's okay. But it's very tough to be in a long distance relationship and bring it to an end. See, one person can have the intentions like they will move wherever, but the other person may not want to move or may not want you to move in with them. So I think you have to be very careful when you're talking about long distance relationships. I am a myself. I'm not for them. I'm not a proponent of a long distance relationship. Myself, if I'm in a relationship, I'm not a proponent of it. Because number one, I don't want to have to get on the damn road to come see you every time I want to come see you. That's just me. if I'm in love with you, you're my girl. I don't want to have to drive 4 or 5 hours to come see you. I just don't. I don't want you to have to drive 4 or 5 hours to come see me. That to me, at this age in my life, I'm not big on the travel part of it. You know what I mean? I'd rather be able to just hop in my car, come over and see you, hop in your car, you can come see me. But if we're in a relationship, I'm not a big opponent. Let's see, yeah. Um, physically touch is my love language, so long distance isn't going to work for me. D said the distance can't be that far. Or distance can't be that far. If this is far, okay, I get that. Shaw said if he's living in Vegas and I was in Chicago, he wanted me to move there, and I didn't. I thought that's what I liked. It created a evident attachment style with me. Hmm? Avoidant attachment style. How so? You didn't want to spend avoidant attachment style. That's a new phrase, Erica. Explain it to me a little bit. I can work in the different states. Absolutely, Joe. You can cheat with when they're in the same state. Very true. Let's see here. I wouldn't work. It wouldn't work for me since quality time. Like I said, I really. Hey, Mark, how's it going, man? What's up, big dog? Thanks for locking into the show, bro. Appreciate you. I did on Facebook. Um, you get comfortable keeping someone at arm's distance. Hmm. Let me ask you this, Erica. If you get comfortable at keeping somebody arms different distance, does that mean you don't want to be in a relationship with them or you don't like them like that? And I just open-ended, honest question. Because if I'm comfortable with keeping you at an arm's distance, that means I really don't. For me, if I got a girl that I like, I don't care where she lives, I like her. And I want to see her and I want to be with her. So I'm thinking, Erica, I'm not picking on you, but since you put it out there, I want to ask the question. You don't have to let them all the way in. Okay, so Eric, you open up a lot of stuff here. We're talking to Eric on Facebook. Is Eric, okay, y'all. Beautiful woman. Let me tell y'all something. That's my friend, but she's beautiful. Got a man though, y'all. So I got to bag off of it. She got a man, and he's a lucky guy. Dude, you mess up, you stupid. I'm just saying, don't mess up with Eric. You got a good woman, bro. Um, okay, but I need to tell him, hey, Gail, how's it going, baby? You don't have to let them in all the way. Okay, Eric, I gotta ask you this question though. You saying not let them all the way in. So if that's what you're saying, that's a choice. It means you don't want to actually let them all the way in, correct? I've been in a relationship that's long distance as the just 2 hours away. I can't do. I mean, I don't. Yeah, there's a lot of driving. So I'm gonna say, Erica, if you're talking about this and it was pertaining to a situation you were in, I don't think you like that guy that much. And because of the distance and the not so feeling him, it gave you those emotions and feelings. Because if you're dating the guy you're dating now and he was long distance, I don't think would you have those feelings, Erica? If he was long distance, right? I know y'all kicking now, y'all together, but I'm saying the guy you're dating now, if he was long distance, would you have the avoidant um, mentality? Would you not have let him in if you made him long distance? He's 45 minutes away and he still feels like long distance relationship. Shaw, are you talking about the man you're dating right now? Because Shaw, I got questions about your man too. Not really. I don't have to see them every weekend. I work out because it worked out because oh, okay. I was in a long distance relationship and I was willing to move because of his career. Okay. But did he want you to move? That would be the question, Tam. 6-4. The union hurt a lot of people. The two can't find each other without it. So, Erica, what you're saying is Okay, so Erica, this is and I don't want to sound mean here. I really don't. But that sounds either selfish or you don't like the guy that much. And I don't know which one that is. And just to me, on the outside, looking in the glass fishbowl that you're describing to us. Because basically what I hear you saying that I don't care who it is, if I can't have it, if I can't have him here, right, I'm not going to get attached to him. I can't like him like that. So are you liking him because he moved there? Because we talked about this yesterday on the show. Do you love me or do you love what I provide? Because I think at the end of the day, if we love each other, and I don't know how y'all situation was, maybe he said, I can move there and do my job, whatever, and that was a key point for you. Maybe it was. But I asked the question because you're saying that the guy that you're with now, if he hadn't made the move, y'all wouldn't have been together. In the dating phase, though, if he wouldn't have moved there, y'all wouldn't have been together. I'm just asking. Let's see. He did, but something else happened that need our relationship. I can't nurture a relationship long distance. So let me ask you this question: why started the relationship long distance then? Okay, now that makes sense, Eric. So let me ask you this question: why start a relationship if you already know who you are? Why would you start talking to a man? And I'm gonna ask all women this: why would you start talking to a man that's out of state? Because in the beginning, if you can't nurture and you know who you are, look, Erica got lucky. But there ain't too many men that's going to go out and move to where you are during a dating phase of a relationship. Because you're not going to go out dating somebody long distance and move to where they are to nurture the relationship. So why would you date someone out of state? Is my question. We had to spend time together to bond in our relationship. Okay. But you were fortunate that he decided to move closer or move to where you are. He was in the process of moving to Georgia anyway. He chose to move to my city. Okay. So again, you got fortunate that the guy you were talking to was moving closer, moved to your city. Gotcha. Okay, now that makes sense. So y'all just started talking and he changed his life for the relationship. He was already in the process of moving. Okay, so now that makes sense. That makes sense. Got it. Okay. So that worked out for you guys. All right. So Tam says he didn't, but something else happened that ended our relationship. I think that's what she meant to say there. Okay, so Tam, when you was dating out of state and you was willing to move there, what made you want to move to another state for a guy that you dating? Were you gonna move there for dating, or were you gonna move there when he married you? If you guys locking into the Joe Lock Show on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, welcome into the Joe Lock Show. Your favorite eating right. It's your boy, extraordinary Joe Locker. We're talking about long distance relationships. Do they work? Is it something worth venturing into? How do you navigate a long distance relationship? How do you trust a long distance relationship? Or do you just want to have a long distance relationship because you want to smash and have fun every once in a while? I'm just saying, because that's usually what happens in a long distance relationship. You know what I'm saying? You got your local girl and then you got your out of state girl, or your local guy, then your out of state guy. And you're trying to figure out which one gonna be the best to you. And sometimes it just depends on whichever one, make it through. Maybe either one of them may not make it. Just saying. All right, let me get back to TikTok. A lot of people come in on TikTok. If you come in on Facebook and Instagram or YouTube, I can read those too. So Shaw says, the guy lives in Vegas, but he passed away during COVID. He got mad at me because I wouldn't move there. Well, I'll be mad at you too, Shaw. As beautiful as you are, I want you to move there with me too. So, Vegas ain't bad. I was in Vegas last year. Vegas is cool. I was willing to move and still going to move to Georgia anyway, not just relationship. D, you ain't going nowhere. You better not leave me. D, you better not leave me. I'm saying, you better not leave me, baby. Why are you gonna try to leave me, D? I don't want you in Georgia. I don't want to have to come hug you all the way in Georgia. I'm just saying. Tam says, let me see here. Tam says, we were in a committed relationship, planning future, and my kids are grown. I could move. You ain't answer my question, Tam. I know you could move, but were you going to move in the dating phase or when he married you? It's the question I'm asking you, man. Come on, big booty Tam. Are you, don't avoid the question. If you're dating him, are you moving or you moving when he put a ring on your finger? Is what I'm asking. Shaw said I was going through stuff on my own. I love Vegas. Okay, I got it. But why would you get in a long distance relationship? Like I said, you got to really know either be lonely as hell, then been through some stuff, and want to get out the house for a minute and figure it's a good thing. Because it's never really a smart thing, in my humble opinion, to get in a long distance relationship. Because it just leaves too many open-ended questions unless you're not looking for a ending of marriage or moving in together. Now, long distance relationship just to be smashing, a little weekend trip to go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm cool with that. Hey, Gail, I'm just getting into the long distance relationship. I'm not sure. Gail, you be dancing all the time, so you may need to have your men, in different cities. You know what I'm saying? Now, fine, Gail, Gail fine as hell, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. The booty be jumping up and down. She be up there on the TikTok. And I'm just saying, because y'all go to Gail page, she dancing all the damn time, and her ladies and her booty just jiggling. I be watching you know what I'm saying? You got a fan right here in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Long distance fan right here, Gail. I got you, baby. I see you, the smile, the seduction that she be looking into the camera with. Yeah, I see you. You're not moving anywhere, D. I'm not paying you any damn attention. Okay? I'm not paying D attention. Sure, I thought it would work out, but it didn't. We were dating, not married. Planning our future means marriage was going to happen. See, me and Tam's about to fight, y'all. I'm just being honest. Because y'all see how she avoided that question. Y'all see how Tam's avoided my question, right? Tam's in Tennessee. Ask this question one more time, Tams. I asked a question. I know marriage possible in the future. My question to you is, were you going to move in the dating phase or were you going to move only when he put a ring on your finger? You can talk about it all day long, but I'm asking you, big booty Tam, when were you going to actually move? During the dating phase to be closer? Or you gonna wait till you put a ring on your finger and then move? Is what I asked Tam. I don't answer my question. I don't know what's going on with Tam today, but she avoided it for whatever reason. She should be talking to that guy. What's up, Shaw? Okay, thank you again for sharing. You can put all the damn faces up there you want to, D. I ain't paying you no attention. You ain't leaving me. I'm not letting D leave. D? I'm not letting you go to Georgia. You ain't going nowhere, D. You staying right here in Birmingham, Alabama with your boy. And here's the sad part, D. We ain't hung out in a minute. We need to hang out. Me and D can never smash. She's like my sister, so I can't smash with her, but I like hanging out with my friend. Hey, Miss Ray, Miss J Ray, I'm going good. Yeah, y'all. I D is my friend. You know what I'm saying? We could never. That was the time I did want to smash D. That was the time before. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Can I be opening up with y'all? D friends on my hands. Can I be opening up with y'all? D put me in the friends to the new, but hell no. I ain't gonna get with your little slick ass. We friends. We friends for life, Joe. D, you know it's true. Come on, Millie Vanilli, don't do that. D friends on my ass, y'all. And I ain't never been able to get out the friend zone, but it's okay. Cause D, man, listen. D fine as hell, fellas. Real talk. D she's short and she work out, you know what I mean? She say what she means, she mean what she say, and the yams, D about that life. I ain't gonna even lie. If a man to get with D, and she the friend zone my black ass, so I don't have a chance. So I'm cool with it. Yeah, man, but y'all, listen, fellas, if you want a good woman, man, Erica's off the market because she got a man. Well, my sister D, y'all may want to holler at that girl, man, because when I say Ooh, I'm tired of the pictures she be posting, man. I used to stretch her pictures. I ain't gonna lie. I used to stretch them, but since she friends on my ass, I just kind of look at them now. I may tap it in the large. I don't stretch them, no. I just unless she turn around. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, D is that. Tell D to call me. D, you got somebody on Facebook that said give you a call, Mac Bay. D, go to Facebook Live, my Facebook Live. Mac Bay said give you a call. He looking at you on Facebook. I'm sure he went to your page. So D Johnson, I'm quite sure Mac Bay on Facebook is he said call you. He said holler at you. I'm just saying. What's up, Marche? How's it going? But I'm telling y'all, D could have got it, y'all. D could have. She freeze on my black ass. I got freeze on by a beautiful woman, but it's okay. I've been there. It ain't the first time. But it's okay, D. I love you too, D. I do. Like I said, I know. If they ever see me and D out, just know she my friend. We really are literally friends. We only have hugged. We've never done anything else. I had to admire her from afar. But it is what it is. What's the topic today? Are we freestyle? Yeah, I'm freestyling, but I do have some topics, but I'm asking people questions. We're talking about long distance relationships right now. And I think most people are sort of kind of open to it. But I think if you get into a long distance relationship, I think you are just wanting to do something and keep everybody out your business. I think you're looking for the adventure, the fun of it, nostalgia that's going on with it, in my personal opinion. Long distance relationships are very, very tough. Very tough. And most people would rather be in the vicinity of their mate because in your long distance relationship, if you get in trouble, ladies, your man can't come help you right away. So that's one thing I really don't understand about women if they're in a long distance relationship. What does that mean for them? Because women love to have their men to be close to them if they need help. Men, if we are all for the long distance, men are. Because y'all already know when you ain't there, I can do other things. If I'm single and we long distance, I got your timing down to a pack. And don't show up at my house unexpected. Don't do that in a relationship. Even we in a relationship in this local city, don't show up at my house unannounced. Don't do that. MD, what's up, bro? She has to be a central woman in order for me to do that. D, stop lying. No. If you're going to date somebody out of state, you got something else going on locally, bro. 9 times out of 10, or you keeping your options open. And I think that's most people when you're dating out of state. Like I said, now you can meet at a conference. You can meet on a trip. You can meet somewhere and meet somebody that may be the man or the woman of your dreams and they live in a different state. I get that. Seen it happen. But those are the ones that stay on the phone all night. Talk throughout the day. Within 3 to 6 months, one of them are moving in the vicinity of the other. Long distance relationship, I'm going to say for the ones that usually work, don't stay long distance. They either come to you or you go to them. Long distance relationships don't stay long for the ones that work. The ones that stay long, I think, winds up ending in a breakup due to the fact of the long distance. Because one person may want to move closer and the other person don't want you to move there. Yeah, but I'm going to say at the end of the day, I'm not for long distance relationships myself personally. If I'm going to be in a relationship with you, because number one, I don't want to be responsible for anybody moving, and I don't want to have to move for somebody. I don't know about love at first sight. I don't know about meeting somebody that's going to be so damn special at this stage in my life that I'm going to want to uproot everything I got and start over somewhere for her. Not saying it can't happen in America, but I don't know if I really want to do that for a woman. I've been damaged, I've been abused by women, in my city, in my life. I don't know if I even got that in me to trust a woman that much. I'm just being open and honest with you guys. I don't know if I got that in me to be that open, to trust a woman that much that I would uproot myself and move closer to her. As much as I've had women to be dishonest or cheat on me here. To me, that wouldn't make a lot of sense. Now, women can cheat anywhere, but with me knowing that, with the wherewithal that I have about that, I'm jaded. I'm just being honest. Facebook, TikTok, I'm jaded. Okay, I'm jaded. I'm messed up when it comes to that. My trust level is way off on that one right there. Trusting a woman, you know what I'm saying, to uproot my life for her, and then she can change gears on me. Pump the brakes. I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, no. The only way I would do that if I'm getting married to her, and that would take time, which we wouldn't have because I'm not going to date you. So that wouldn't work for me. I can't. I can't do long distance. I can't do. I can smash long distance. We can hang out and be friends if you're long distance. Yes. Every once in a while, once a quarter, maybe once a month or whatever. If we want to see each other, you want to come to Birmingham and hang out and do some things in Birmingham, or I can come to your city and hang out and do some things in your city as friends, and we happen to have be friends with benefits or something like that. I'm cool with that. Now, could that turn into something? Possibly, possibly. But that's the only way we can start to develop something, and that would take a long time if I don't know you. That's just me. I don't trust a man in long distance relationship. Hell, you shouldn't trust a man in a short distance relationship, y'all. You shouldn't trust anybody. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, I think people. Let me say this when we talk about long relationships. Trust is earned. It's not given, right? Because what I've learned about people, they can tell you the best stories and have the best intent, and we really good people. But if it comes down between you or them, there are very few people who's going to choose you. Let me say that again. There are great people out there, great hearts, they love good, they're good people. But there are very few people in life. If it comes down between you and them, very few people would choose you in a relationship, in a situation. Just being honest. Um, I don't trust a man. That's a situationship. Yeah, if the way I be doing it, that'll be a situationship, Erica. Yeah, I wouldn't be in a relationship with nobody. 6-4 said, Joe, explain this question. What does a parent teacher conference mean to you? I will follow. 6-4, you way off on topics, bro. You going off on. Let's talk about that at the top of the hour because you just transitioned to something. That's a hard transition. That's a hard transition from long distance relationship to talking about the parents and talking about kids on 6-4. So let's talk about that at the top of the hour. Keep that. Let me write that down, and I will get back to that because I got one more topic that I got to talk about. Dating over 50. So you talk. You said what did you say 6-4? Man, that's bro. You just like did a U-turn in the middle of the damn show. Parents teacher conference means what to you? Okay, so let me write that down, man, so I can remember because I got a lot of things going on here. Parent teacher conference. But it means basically, almost real quick, it means what it just said. It's a teacher that want to have a conference with a parent. Okay, if that answers your question, we may not have to do that. I disagree. You can. What is this? Cartier Blanche, trust out the gate with me. Trust me. Trust can be taken anywhere. I disagree. You can. What the hell? Carte Blanche trust out the gate with me. I don't. Is that French? What is that? Carte Blanche? Erica, are you basically saying someone can trust you at the gate? No, the hell we can't. I think that's what you're trying to say, or what you're saying. You're saying Eric on Facebook, on TikTok, saying I can trust you at the gate, meaning you get all access to the person. You get carte blanche trust out the gate with me. Okay. trust can be taken away, but I think I don't trust you in the beginning. Okay, for me. Yeah, I mean, I don't trust you in the beginning. Like I said, to me, trust is not given, it's earned. I said that up front. That's for me. I may like you in the beginning, but you have to earn my trust. I have to earn your trust. That's something that both parties have to work for. You know what I'm saying? I don't just because you think you're a good person and that's cool for you, but I don't know you. Y'all know me how I am when it comes to dating. I don't know your ass like that, right? So I'm tipping toeing into a relationship or a situation, whatever. I'm not just gonna jump down and say, "Hey, I like you," and no, I don't trust no woman in the beginning. I don't trust nobody in the beginning when I first meet them anyway. Like I tell everybody, I'm damaged as hell. Okay, my trust level of people. If you're not already in the Joe Lockett circle that I've known for you, and you down, you've been down from day one with me like four flat tires. I don't mess with you like that. I ain't trying to find no new friends. I really am not. So I trust very little. Seriously, I trust very little. If your name ain't Uncle Bob, Joy, Melva Tate, Mimi, Big Rob, who else I got in my circle? My boy Health, John. I mean, my circle's small, man. If you ain't in that niche right there, nephew, the niece, you know what I'm saying? Ebony. If you're not in that circle of my friends that I rock with for real, I, when we're getting to know one another, I'm taking you at your face value until you give me a reason not to. Eric, I hear you. I'm gonna take you at face value, but I don't trust you. I take people at face value too, but my messed up part about me, my protection mechanism is to say, I don't trust you. That's just me. I don't trust a person. Like it takes time. I may like you. I'm not gonna act like I don't trust you. I'm gonna give you how your mama said. I'm gonna give you all the rope in the world. I'm gonna give you the rope. But when you hang yourself, I'm not gonna be hurt or surprised by it. That's where I am. Let's see here. Sixfold. Its life is about confirmation and balance that leads to some types of conferences. It's so bad. Sixfold. I love you, brother. But whatever you got going on in your life, man, can you stay on topic, big dog? Because you got something going on, man, and I don't know what it is or how to reach that point right now. But okay. I'm not jumping through hoops to prove myself. Okay, officially, somebody wants to come on to the show. If you want to come on to the show, please do me a favor, okay? Please do me a favor. If you want to come onto my show, say you want to talk on topic, because I'm not doing no challenges or nothing like that. This is Joe Lockett show. We're talking about long distance relationships right now. That's what we're doing. So if you want to talk on topic, say you want to talk on topic, and I'll bring you onto my show. You work your trust issues out with your therapist. Erica, you coming in hot today, baby. You coming in hot. And you know I'm about to come back at your ass, right? And I know you like bring it on, boo. But no, because you saying my trust issues, I take it over with my therapist. I don't need to take my trust issues with my therapist. Because if you're a trustworthy person, I will see that you're a trustworthy person. Now I trust you. You have to earn your trust. I'm just not going to give it to you. I'm not going to hold anything against you. I'm not going to treat you different. But like if you telling me something, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe it in the beginning. I don't. I see it. Your actions will tell me everything. I don't need to take it over to therapist. A therapist is not going to get through to me about me trusting you. Like I said, the people closest to me in my life have betrayed me, lied on me, put me in bad situations. Okay. They've done things that for me that's unthinkable that these people should have done. So if these people that's closest to me in my life has done it, that means that anybody that I know has the propensity to be able to do it. So now instead of just walking on blind trust or trusting people, I say, damn it, I don't trust nobody. I trust me. If I spend time with you, you say what you say, cool, yeah, okay. In time, I will see if you are what you say you is, Erica, I will see that. I'm not gonna treat you different. I'm just not gonna trust you. That's all. That's just me. I'm not gonna just open ended because you're Erica and I think you're a good friend of mine. I'm gonna trust you right off the bat. No, because even though you may have good intentions, your intentions may not be good for me. And I'm not going to be hurt again the way I've been hurt in my life, right? I'm not going to take that out on anybody. I'm not going to make that nobody's issue. But what I'm not going to do is allow you to come into my life and hurt me because I trust you way too early. Or I believe what you said way too early. Because what you can do is, and I've seen this happen, because I'm talking about my personal experience. You can wake up tomorrow morning and say, forget Joe. I want to go do something else. And I'm stuck with that feeling and that emotion. So I have to understand at the end of the day, until somebody have consistency in what they are saying to me, that's when I trust you. When you have consistency with me and what you're saying to me, I trust you. But if you ain't got consistency and you just got lip service, okay, baby girl, that's gonna be what it's gonna be. Let's see here. Okay, that's Erica talking to D. Tam says, if I'm dating someone for some time, we are planning a future, then move may be a part of the plan. Okay, sure. I say it again, trust no one. Eric MD is talking to Erica. I'm about seeing instead of just hearing it. I'm with you on that one. And I don't agree with your ass often, but I'm with you on that one. And like I said, to each his own now. You trust how you want to trust. You can go in with an open book and say that's how you gonna roll with that. Hold tight, y'all. I need to plug this computer. Hold up. I didn't know it was unplugged there. Okay, it's back. All right, good. All right. Hey Jackson. Hey Chris, how you doing? Gary says, Joe, there's no guarantee you won't be hurt again. People can change middle of stream. Yes, yes, but I would say this. You can always be hurt. That's why I say consistency. Most people can't be consistent in life. When people have an agenda, right, they can only do it for so long. If they're not getting what they want out of it, they move away from it. Right? And I'm cool with that. That's why I say it takes time. Like I said, the people that you heard me name, those people have had their 10 years plus with me. Right? Never changed. Never changed. Never asked for anything more. When they advance and they can find a way to help me out, they did it and vice versa. Right? So I'm all about the people who is about being good to me so I can be good to them, or I'm good to them and then they're good to me. That's just where I am. Like I said, I've been betrayed by friends, family, and wives. Okay. And I've done my part. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. Nah, I've been a bad person myself. So you reap what you sow. So maybe I was supposed to sow those things, but it changed me. Okay. It did. And because those things happened to me, right? And it changed me, I am who I am. And I see things the way I see it. Is that right? I don't know. But I do have a protection mechanism up for myself, right? Because that hurt that I felt, hell, I don't want to feel that no more. Being like, hey, Shmi, how's it going, baby? Being cautious isn't a bad thing. I'm just saying, I don't want to hurt no more. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to be hurt no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that feeling. And at this stage of my life, I want to be around people who love me where I don't have to pretend. They don't have to pretend. If you don't want to F with me, you don't want to F with me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to F with you. I'm just being honest. We good. Let's just keep it real and keep it moving at the end of the day. That's just where I see I am, myself personally. Yeah, you get numb, and that's what I'm saying. And I don't want to be numb with my friends. You know what I'm saying? When I hang around, if me and D hanging out, we laughing, we joking, we talking crap. You know what I'm saying? If I hang around my friends, I don't think. I just have fun. And I want to be around people I don't think. I just enjoy the time we move. We're your guard is down, right? Your guard is down. There's very few people in life I can be around that my guard isn't up, that somebody's recording me, or somebody is looking to take a picture or video of me and put it out there on social media to say I did such or to say I said such and such, right? That's the life I live. So I have to be very careful on what I say, what I do, and be able to stand 10 toes down if somebody said something or heard something or record something. I have to be able to be in front of that train. Man, listen, I got family members that try to record me sometimes. Okay. I see it. I got family members be asking me questions, or my family members used to be asking me stuff. I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking, why the hell are you asking me these questions? But I understand that some of my family members was asking these questions because I'm in radio, and if I said something wrong, right, they was going to post it on social media, and it was going to look bad for me. These are family members. Family members. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I'm local known, a little bit, tad bit on the national stage, you know what I'm saying? But I got family members already trying to get, man, listen, I ain't, man, listen. I don't work too damn hard to get to this point in my life to let y'all or anybody in my family or any friends mess me up right now. I have to protect this for my kids. I have to protect what I do for my kids. So if I'm overcautious, if I stay away from people, you know what I'm saying? It's for a reason. It for me, it's for a reason. Because I know that this can go away with God and bless me. It can go away in a drop of a dime. You know what I'm saying? It can go away. You know what I'm saying? One wrong thing can kill everything I worked for 10, going on 11 years now. Right? Because somebody caught me saying something on the hot mic or somebody then no, I'm just not doing it. That's just me. That is called a doodle twist. Never let anyone get you caught up. Hey man, listen. I have been caught up or caught off guard, but I'm not gonna say never again, but I'm gonna say not no time soon. Okay. People will show their Cindy Lauper. People will show their true colors eventually. Let you start having a little bit of success, right? Let you just having a tad bit of success in life, and trust me, people will start to show their true colors if you don't abide or appease them. But when you're going through the struggle, only thing they got for your ass is prayers. You know, say that again. The only thing they got for your ass is prayers when you're going through the struggle. But once you start to feel confident, people see you in your own lane, and you know your merch doing well, your show doing well, you're building other things. You see people see you back out there on the scene again. Now everybody want to come call. Everybody want like, hey man, I ain't seen you in a long time. Hey fam, how you doing? No, don't fam me. Where were you the last 3 or 4 years? When you heard I went through my divorce and I was going through it, where were you? Did you call me one damn time to say, hey, bro, how you doing? I'm praying for you now. My phone didn't ring. My phone didn't ring. Everybody knew about the divorce, but my phone didn't ring from the people that I thought it should have rang from. And the people that did call was trying to justify why damn marriage didn't work. Excuse me? Anyway, let me digress from that. Let me get back to the show. You guys locked into your favorite eating right now. It's 56 minutes after the hour. I appreciate you guys locking in with me. Rachel said, hey, Rachel, not all people are like that, Joe. Not all people, everybody's not like that, Rachel, but you got to prove yourself. I'm sorry, Rachel. You know, you 6'4", beautiful, you know, long legs, you know, beautiful hair. I love the glasses on your baby girl, but you got to prove yourself to me. I wouldn't trust you when I first met you. I wouldn't. We can hang out, we can be friends, but trust just is not there. I have trust issues. 6'4", there's a blessing and the answer that's needed, and the devil shall. Okay, I got you, 6'4". 6'4", we won't own one. All right. And someone said, I think the other question was like dating over 50. Was that the question that I had earlier? Because there's so many things here. I don't know what that was, but somebody said something about dating over 50. I should have wrote it down. So let's see here. I'm trying to find it here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to make sure before I get, if I have to get into my topics, I said I was going to cover y'all topics. Mm, I'm not sure, but I think they said, whoever put that question out there, Nate. Nate put that question out. Nate, what was your question? Dating over 50? Okay, that was Nate. Okay, so Nate, what's your question about dating over 50? What's your question about dating over 50, Nate, dog? Oh, dating over 50 after divorce. Gotcha. All right. If you guys just like in 15 minutes after the hour, Nate Dogg put a question on the table on TikTok. Y'all go follow him out there. It's actually Nate Clark, but he's a regular on the show, so I call him Nate Dogg. He wants to talk about, or he wants to, get into dating over 50 after divorce. Now, he's a male. So, Nate, let me ask you a couple of questions. I'm going to interview you a little bit. Are you looking to get married again? Or are you looking just to, hang out for a little while and just date? What are we looking for? So, are you looking to get married again? Hey, Erica. Or are you looking just to date? Let me say, I know you want to date, but are you looking for the dating to turn into marriage? Not ready to marry again. Okay. So this goes back to an earlier conversation that I've had on this show about men dating over 50, right? After divorce. I don't know Nate, never met him before, but I'm gonna say that now let me ask this question because I want to be very careful. Did you divorce because of your wife? Well, you had to tell you got a divorce, so she did not pass away. Okay, so you got divorced. You didn't say you was with him, so okay, I want to make sure I was careful with that. So how the divorce ended? I'm sure Nate over 50 have kids, right? And most likely, if his kids are younger, under 18, he's paying child support, or he done that, put his kids through college. So I don't know who Nate is, but dating over 50 for a man and dating for 50 over a woman, like I have said on this show many times, is very different. Because men are not looking, most men are not looking to get back in a relationship right away. I've said this, right? Men are looking to spend some time with a woman, but as a man over 50, we kind of feel that I've been married before, so I have to be sort of kind of committed to this woman before she can actually really want to spend time with me. And it's difficult to do that. I'm going to say because I'm 53, Nate, dating over 50, tell your truth. Okay, 3 girls, 20, 20, and 8. So you're paying child support. Gotcha. So, like I said, men are jaded after divorce because it's still financial to them. Sometimes you have to pay alimony. She's going to take half, and then you got to pay for that kid. Or you still got to pay for the kid's college, whatever. Right. And that's all in the divorce decree. Dating over 50 for you, Nate, it's going to be tough as hell, big dog. Let me just be real with you. Because unless you balling with the money, you're not going to have a lot of money to do something else new with the new woman that you're dating because of your obligations that you have to take care of your kids and your ex-wife, possibly. And the things that your kids 20 years old that they're going to want, plus trying to live your life. So depending on how you navigated your life in your 50s, there's not a lot of finance at the end of the day. Erica says, just be honest about with a woman, your intentions. Don't dangle a relationship if you don't want that. I agree with that now, but it took me a minute to get here. And I've said this on my show before, right? when men are dating women, we think that you guys, we have to say certain things to get to certain places with you. There are very few guys out there like myself that's going to tell you, no, I don't want a relationship. This is all I want. And be okay with that. Most guys see the Gales, they see the Ericas of the world, they see the Charles of the world, they see the Tams of the world, and they want to get with you. And to get with you, we feel we have to play a part. Let me say that again. We feel, y'all get mad at us, but we feel we have to play a part. Even if we don't want to play that part, we become Oscar winners at the part of being a boyfriend. And I want to be my girlfriend. We know how to do that. Because in our mind, if I get with you and I like you and we smash, I may really become your boyfriend. But to get to that point to know, do I really want to become your boyfriend? I got to play the part of a boyfriend. It's what most men think. And what a lot of women say to us. But this is what I got to tell the fellas. You're going to have more women tell you no than yes. But the women that tell you yes, you're going to be okay. That's what I had to learn. Be who Joe Lockett is. If they want a relationship, Joe, do your Forrest Gump impression and run like hell, right? Because I don't want a relationship. What women don't want to, if you get in a relationship, they don't want your problems, Nate. They don't want your problems, right? But you're going to have to be scarce on your spending and your time because of what you already have your time and your money obligated to. And that's your kids. And then yourself. Because after 50, for whatever reason y'all broke up and got a divorce for, you're rebuilding yourself unless you balling like that. Now, if you balling, you ain't got to rebuild. When she took half, you ain't have to rebuild. You were good. I don't know where you are in life with that. If you're good, bro, congratulations to you. But if you're not, you got to rebuild. You can't rebuild a new damn woman right after your divorce. You need to rebuild for yourself because as a man, you say, man, I'm not doing this no more. You know what I'm saying? You're saying that to yourself. I'm not gonna give up half anymore. This is for the birds. My wife got the kids. I love her. We made a family. No, but I'm gonna make sure I'm good for me. So that means now that whatever you're doing for the ex-wife, whatever you're doing for the kids, whatever you're doing for yourself, there's really not a lot of energy and money and time for that new woman in your life after 50. Right? So you got to figure out how you're going to give her something and get what you want and be able to spend some time at the same time without harming yourself. And that's a very difficult move in place. But I'm with the Erica B's of the world and everybody else. You got to be honest with them. Yo, I don't want no relationship right now. It's just, like I said, you're going to get more no's than yeses. That's okay. But you're going to have your money so when your kids need you, you'll be there. You're going to be getting your life together in the meantime. And one thing I'd say about this, when a man got his S together, when he got his stuff together, he walks with a different strut. We got a different expression on our face, right? And you got a different, you got a different ego when you got your stuff back together. Then you're ready to date again if you want to. But now you're dating because you have options. You don't care about being by yourself. You're no longer being tempted. You're no longer trying to appease a woman. You don't care how she feels or don't feel. She either take what you have or you take what you have or leave. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where you are in that scenario, Nate, but I'm going to say this to you, big dog. Be who you are. Be true to yourself. Take care of your obligations. And if a woman comes along with you, you know what I'm saying? Let her come. If she don't, bro, bounce. You good. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a woman out there that want to hang with you and do what you got to do and get on your page. And what you don't need to do is take on no projects. You know what I'm saying? I tell men over 50 all the time, don't take on no projects, bro. Don't take on a woman that needs you to help them. I don't give a damn if y'all get mad at me today. This is Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Don't take on no woman that needs you to help them with their struggles after divorce. When you got kids to take care of, and you're taking care of other stuff with your ex-wife, whatever that may be, and you're taking care of yourself, and you ain't quite where you need to be. Man, stop taking on projects just for a little trim, just for a little smash, and forget that. You know what I'm saying? Forget that. No. Keep your tutu between your legs, girl. Pull your. No. I ain't finna help you out like that. Because see, a lot of men with a little money that y'all have, a little extra that y'all have with tax time, get ready to come around, y'all gonna flex. Bro, you got kids that's in college. You got kids and you got grandkids coming up. Do you got their stuff in order for them? Do you got the life insurance policy? You got the trust in policy? The trust in place? Do you got the college funds in place for those grandkids that's coming for you, Nate? How the hell are you gonna be taking care of some other woman problems when you got bloodlines that ain't even taken care of? Come on, dog. Let's talk now. She got everything that's fine, but I'm still doing good financially. But like I said, you gotta take care of them kids, man. You gotta take care, just like she need to take care of whatever the hell she got going on in her life before she met you. You gotta take care of stuff that nobody else understands. See, you got to set and leave a legacy for those kids over 50. When you get my age, you start thinking different as a man. We're halfway gone. We got 20 and 30 years left in our lifetime. And if I ain't got it right to this point, I got a short period of time to get it right and try to enjoy some of the stuff that I'm getting right now. I'm down if I'm going to take on a project. I'm down if I'm going to take on somebody else's problem. I'm not going to take on your kids. I'm not going to take over your mortgage. I'm not going to take over your hair bill or your nail bill. That ain't got nothing to do with me right now. That's why I don't need to date. Because I'm not taking on somebody else's issues. Men over 50, and I tell y'all women this, y'all get mad as hell when I say, but man, men have a lot of stuff going on when they get divorced. Women, a lot of times, make out in divorces unless they walk away and they decide to do their own thing. But still, that's your problem. You walked away and didn't take nothing. Don't bring that crap to me. Get mad at me. I don't care today. If you left your situation and you didn't take anything, that ain't my problem when you meet me. Just like my kids are not your problem, you are not my problem. He can find companionship and still handle his business. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I think companionship will be great, but I think you need to be upfront, Nate, about that when you talk about companionship. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they totally understand what that is. Because in a companionship, it doesn't become a burden. And I think right now, a lot of people don't want to be burdened. When you get out of divorce, man, a lot of divorces get nasty. They really do. And the person that you look at that loved you or say they loved you, for some reason, when they want out, for whatever reason that they want out, whether you cheated, whether she cheated, whether you lied, whether she lied. This is the part I don't get. Regardless of what happened, why does it have to end nasty? Granted, you hurt. I'm speaking from experience. Okay? I'm speaking from experience. I know what that looks like. I had all my cards on the table. I know what I could have done, and I didn't. I had all the evidence and the receipts, and I didn't. Because why? At one point, I knew what she meant to me. Why would I go out, regardless of what didn't happen, and try to denigrate or hurt her from moving forward when she don't want me anymore? I walk away from everything. Even though in one of my marriages, the person still was going out spreading lies on me. The person still went out and tried to do things to make sure that the nail was in my coffin. I chose not to. Because I said, whatever this is, I just need to go ahead and get through it. Me going at this person, for better or for worse, and making it worse. And this was for me. I'm not going to make it worse for the kids. You can hurt me, you can belittle me, but if there's kids involved, I'm always going to take the high road. Whoever has them kids, you got to make sure, because kids see what you do to their parents. Kids are watching. And I chose, it's just me, I chose not to entangle and battle myself with the minutia that was going on in one of my marriages. Can we start at just asking a lady out on a date? Joe, your experience ain't like everybody. My ex is on 4 marriages. um, Erica, to answer your question, we can, but women over 50 got a lot of questions when they're dating somebody before you go out on a date, right? Because a lot of women, y'all been hurt, y'all been cheated on, right? Y'all been misguided, misled. So it's difficult for me to sit here and say, can we just ask a woman out on a date? Because the average woman, you want to know, right? Are you stable? Are you crazy? Do you got money? Are you working? Are you taking care of your kids? Are you God fearing? I mean, all the stuff you guys want to know up front, right? And so when I'm going on a date with a woman over 50, she's mature, she's been through life, she ain't trying to be hurt no more. I'm dealing with her past. She ain't got time for no nonsense, right? I'm dealing with her past. So I got to come in my best behavior because anything that I do when I show up for that interview, it's not a date the first day. It's not a date. It's an interview with most women over 50. They're interviewing your ass. If they didn't went through a divorce themselves and you're going on a date over 50 fellas, you're on an interview. You're not on a date. She's interviewing you. And we know that. And that's difficult for me. What's wrong with the question? That's getting to know someone. Let me say this. My friends that I talk to, when we get to know each other, we talk about things we're having fun with. It ain't talking about have you been married before? Are you God fearing? Do you have a job? Blah, 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 blah. Those questions are interview questions to see am I fit to be in your presence after today. That's what's wrong with those questions. Because if we're just talking to have a conversation, the things that you're asking me, you wouldn't be asking me those things. The question you're asking me in that first date with women over 50, a lot of women over 50, not all of them, but most women over 50, you're asking those questions because you want to see, are you going to block my phone call, answer my phone call, return my text, or go on another date with me, depending on how I answer those questions. My friends, don't put me in that situation. We're just talking. When you're questioning me, I'm being interviewed. When you're looking for answers, right? I have to come in and give you my best answer, which probably sort of kind of smeared with a lie, because I want to talk to you again. I want to see you again. Take it or leave, but that's just the way it is, ladies. It's the chance you take. Life is too short. Your baggage may be too much for her. Yeah, sometimes. That's not what I was saying. So what are you saying, Tams? It's called vetting. Yeah. Like I said, for me, I think just over a certain age, put it out there, Nate, Tams, Erica, Shaw, who you are at the moment, and see do the person bite. I can go back and forth with you guys on difference of opinion. But the one thing I do know, you tell your truth, you let that person, tell their truth. Don't try to be something that you're not. Don't pretend that you want to be in a relationship and you don't want to be in a relationship. Right? And let it fall. Let it chip fall where they may. If it's going to work out, it will. In whatever way you want it to work out. It will work out if it's supposed to. We just got to be over 50. I think we should be mature enough to have a mature conversation. and stop playing kid games. And I don't see that enough. I know when I talk to women over 50, they're very surprised or shocked of what I say because I don't hold back my tongue about what it is that I'm pursuing, and it's not you. Now, that has gotten ridicule, and some of it sometimes get praised. But I always tell a woman, I'm not chasing you. I'm not having this conversation to try to be your man. I just want to get to know you. If you got time to hang out or you want to call me, cool. If I got time to call you or want to hang out, I'll call you. Cool. We ain't got to call each other tomorrow. We ain't got to call each other this week. I can call you next week. I'm cool with that. Sometimes for women, they will say to me, "You're not interested in me like that if you don't know when you want to call me." I don't know you, ma'am. So I don't know if I got time. Do I want to make time to call you this week? Or I may want to make time to call you next week. I'm not in a hurry to get to know you. Just let that happen. If there's other people on your roster that's doing that, follow with them. If you don't want to answer my phone call next week when I call, or 3 days later when I call, or if I call you tomorrow, that's okay. I'm cool with that. Because I'm not trying to pursue a relationship with you. I'm trying to pursue a friendship. I'm not trying to pursue a situationship or a friend with benefits with you. When I meet a woman, I'm not looking for a friend with benefits. I am not. I promise you, when I first meet a woman, I am not looking for friends with benefits or a situationship. When I meet a woman, I truly just want friendship. If we ever smashed, I could give a damn less. I've done enough of that in my life that I'm good. If I want to smash, I know where to go and what to do, and who to call if that's what I'm looking for. So the new woman that I meet in my life, I'm not trying to get with you like that because I don't want the headaches to come behind it. If I'm smashing right now, I'm smashing something that I'm comfortable with, that I know how we already get down. If it's new, it's problems, y'all. It's problems. You know what I'm saying? You introducing something new. Y'all can get mad at me what the hell I'm saying, but I'm just being honest, right? Women been doing this for years. Men, we haven't. I stay close to home where I'm comfortable with. But the people that I spend time with, or the person or the people, whoever y'all want to look at that, whoever I spend time with, they understand that this may be the last time. I understand spending time with them, that may be the last time. Nobody's under any obligation with that. But a new person, I don't want to do that with you. Even if you try to give it to me, I would be the one running away. I would definitely be the guy that's running away from the new people. I'm not big on trying to get anything new at this point. Like I said, I truly want friends. I truly want to hang out and be cool and get to know people. Without that, that's where I am in my life. I want to get to know women without the sexual component. Just be friends. I love women. I like hanging around them, but I don't need to sex every one of them. I tried to in my earlier days, but I don't need to do that anymore. Nate, my patience is low and I don't care. You can't let them know that, though, Nate. Rachel, you're about the only guy who doesn't want to smash right away. He's trying to mix apples with oranges. Being honest is so refreshing. Sometimes all you need is friendship. I think in the beginning, man, honestly, like I said, I don't mind being friends with Rachel Shaw. I'm friends with D. I'm friends with Erica and Axel. I've never smashed them. We talk ish. We get at each other. We have fun. We have tough conversations. But I've never once tried to smash D. I've never once tried to smash Erica. Never. We talked. Me and Eric were supposed to go to, I think, lunch or something a year or two ago, maybe 2 years ago. I'm not for sure. A while back. It never happened. Right? It never happened. She was busy. I was busy. Neither one of us didn't sleep over. She's still my girl. Still love her. But I've talked to them both on the phone for long periods of time. And I've never, ever, 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 ever tried to smash with them, ask them to send me a picture. And they on here. If I'm lying, y'all, they can tell you the truth. That ain't who I am. And they knew me a couple of years back. Eric on here, she'll tell you. I talk, you know what I'm saying? They know. I'm gonna talk now. They know that. But I am number one, very respectful and I value their friendship. I ask them questions about my show. I ask them questions about what is this and how can I be better? Right? That's, I mean, for me, I can be around beautiful women and don't try to smash. Because I value the friendship more at this stage in my life. Now, if I hadn't had the Playboy life when I was younger, it'd be completely different. If I wasn't married twice and all other stuff, but I promised myself when I got a divorce, I said to myself that I'm not going to hurt women anymore. And here's an epiphany that I had, right? Someone says I have a male friends I grew up with 40 plus years and that never came to mind. Yes, for sure. I noticed Erica hadn't responded on here. Or have she? Did I try to smash you, Erica? I want to know because I don't believe I did. I could be lying, but Erica, did I try to smash you? Erica haven't answered. Put me on blast if I did. I'll recant my story. Men and women can be friends, hang out, and laugh. I enjoy great male friends. Let me tell you something. What I've learned from women. Women always say I can be friends with a man faster than I can be. I'd rather be friends with a man than be friends with a woman. Women always have told me this. 99.99% of the women have told me this. Women are messy. Women don't want to see you happy. Women will sabotage your relationships. Women have told me 99.99% of the time they would rather be friends with men than women. And I would say that I can't say I would rather be friends with females. I'd rather have more female friends than men friends because I love women, right? I love to be able to laugh and joke in the atmosphere when everybody know that I'm harmless. Be able to say what I need to say. No, I don't disrespect women. I don't. But I have a lot of crap. I do. You know what I'm saying? I do. I speak my mind. They speak their mind. I can ask them questions. That's why I get a lot of these topics from. I can ask them questions. They can ask me questions, right? So I would just say when you're dating over 50, know what you want, but it's okay to tell a woman, I don't know. Right? I've told women, I've heard me say on the show, this second chapter of my life, I don't know what this looks like. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants on what it is for me and what happiness is. What makes me tick right now? Right? Where do I go with this for myself? Because I can't make somebody happy if I don't know what truly makes me happy. And I know one thing, I have to do my radio show every day. I need that. I need to work out often, right? So I have a radio show set up, in my studio. I have a gym set up in my studio. Those are things I need. I have my friends. I love hanging out with them. I love when, I can call and hang out. We can go hang out when we want to. And the other thing I learned now that I like my freedom. I didn't know when I was married or in a relationship with a couple of times that I didn't like being questioned. What are you doing or where are you going? Where you at? I didn't realize I really didn't like that until I got a divorce. And there was no one questioning me. And I could actually go do something without having to come home at a certain time or make sure I'm checking my phone to make sure that she didn't call me. Right. I like that freedom. Um, Not saying that I'm a sports fan, so we relate in that area. Okay, D. Very respectful. We've spoken a couple of times about business. You kept it business. Yes. With Shamel, yes, I've spoken to Shamel. I've spoken to a few women. on from my platforms or just from social media. I tell them that I'm going to try to come get them and go see them, but I never said, what color panties are you wearing or what are you doing? I don't do that. That ain't my thing. Now, that was a time that was my thing, but that ain't my thing now. I really want to get to meet people, and like I said, I'll be honest about this, preferably women. I was in the military for 8 years, hung around a bunch of guys, so and owned security companies, hung out with a bunch of guys, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a dude's dude, you know what I'm saying? But y'all ladies, y'all got my heart. I love being around beautiful women and drinking and having fun and talking and eating good food and having a great experience around beautiful women. I love that. You know what I'm saying? I love when women sit there and ask me questions about their relationships, about their marriage. I love to be the one that they trust that, we can have that conversation. And what I say can go back and help their life, you know what I'm saying, with their man or with their husband, right? I like that. I love to meet your man. I love to meet your husband your boyfriend one day. I'm cool with that. It ain't nothing between us. I want to see y'all happy. Let's see here on TikTok. Lady J says she enjoys her freedom when she had a birthday yesterday, her and Tamise. Totally understand the piece of being single and not explaining yourself. Erica in Houston says, I think that's where most older men are right now. If they were married and they're divorced, they really don't want to be in a relationship and enjoy their time being by themselves. But I'm older, but I'm an older, but if I'm an older man over 50 has been married and divorced, I think they just want to be alone. We don't want to be alone. We just don't want commitment. A lot of men don't want commitment, right? Um, and a lot of men are afraid to say that. I'm just gonna be honest. It took me a minute to be at peace and be okay with saying, "Damn it, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to." Because when I were dating, it was messing up because of me. The dating wasn't going well because I realized I didn't want to go through the minutia of the relationship to get her to think that I like her because I want to marry her, knowing that he like damn well I don't want to get married right now. I don't want to get married. I see things in women, that I was spending time with at the time that I didn't. That was one woman. She could have been my wife, but she didn't trust me. But that was one woman that I can say I fell quicker than I wanted to, but we fell for each other. But because of her trust issues with me, or I guess whatever that was with her, she's a beautiful person to this day. It didn't work. Now her, I would give her another shot. We have to talk about some things, but she she made me feel comfortable. Let me say that. She got me. I got her. It was very short though, but she made a lasting impression on me for whatever reason. I don't know, but she did. MD said we want peace. Eric, yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't. I don't want a woman is outside of order when it comes to that. And Joe, truthfully, you know this. Yeah, yeah. But I would say this too, though. If you're dating over 50, man, women have been through it with a man. With a woman, if she just want to smash, she's not going to even be in a relationship with you. You're going to be her smashing partner, right? When women go out on dates with you, they're looking. A lot of women want to be eventually your girlfriend and possibly your wife. And I'm telling you from experience, right? Women, there are women in their 50s, let me say this, that just want to spend time with you because they're trying to figure things out too.
They're far in between, but there are women out there who don't quite know what they want either, and they're okay as long as they have an exit strategy from you and you're not trying to tie them down from doing what they may want to go do later on. And I think it's just a conversation between two grown folks. It ain't nobody damn business of how y'all operate in y'all space or even what that space looks like for y'all. Just because you see me hanging out with Dee or Erica or Tams or Rachel or you know what I'm saying, that don't mean that I'm in a relationship with them. That don't mean that I'm smashing. Like me and Ebony, right? People see us hanging out all the time. People swear up and down right now that that's my girlfriend. No, she's my friend. Do we laugh and joke and cut up together? Yes. Is Ebony beautiful? Do I love having her on my show? Yes. Do I love working with Ebony? Oh hell yeah, it's fun working with Ebony. But that's Ebony. That's my friend. But people see us out together, see us taking pictures together, and people swearing down that that there's something there. Denise, people swearing down for years that me and Denise were together. Nope, I just got beautiful friends. I'm blessed. I'm blessed with that. Um, okay, that's between MD. Y'all talking to each other. So I'm gonna say this, Nate. Know who you are when you go to the marketplace. Women know who you are, know what you want. Women understand that it's going to be men out there, and I think women, y'all need to help men with this, right? Because when a woman says this to a man, just tell me your truth, we think that's a setup. And I don't know how to bridge that gap for men and women, for men to tell a woman the truth and a woman to really mean she want to hear the truth. I don't know how to do that. Only thing I can say, fellas, is that you got the man up and boss up and be okay if Tams get away from you because she want a relationship and you just want friendship. You got to be okay with that. If D just want friendship, right? I mean, you want friendship with D, but D don't. She want to be with somebody and spend time with somebody that wants to see her in a different light. We got to be okay with that, fellas. But I would say this: if you've been married before, you got kids, man, isn't it time you take a break from just trying to get bedroom action? Isn't it time that you take a break and just try to figure out, what's good for you? Because at the end of the day, once you start lying to these women, you create more problems than a little bit. Because now they're calling you all kind of names, they're texting you, they're sending subliminal messages on social media about you, or they're going to social media talking about you, and letting people know what kind of person that you are when you really didn't mean for it to get like that. So I think just tell a woman the truth. Because any woman, if they want to go on social media or say something about me now, I'm okay with it. Either I did it or I didn't. And I'm very careful about the I did part. Not saying I always get it right, not saying that I'm perfect, but I'm very careful about the I did part. I do more don'ts than do's. Let me just say that. I have 99% don'ts in my life at this point, at this stage. Now, I would have thought when I got a divorce, I would have been out here like scorching the earth. And that's the way I felt in the beginning. But when I started along that path, um, I seen that the task ahead was never ending. And it was not going to get me anywhere. And what I was doing was just being angry and trashing women. You know what I'm saying? Just going out there, just running because I'm mad at my situation, what they had nothing to do with. At some point I had to realize that, that dude, you're not ready to date. You just not. You know what I'm saying? You're just not. Then I realized is, hell, I didn't want to date. And that took years to understand that part of it. So for me, as when you're going through dating, ladies and gentlemen, over 50. I'm gonna say this for my depending on what you have done and mistakes you have made in your life over up to that point, is going to determine who the person you're going to be in the next chapter of your life. Everybody has made mistakes. Some things you got right, some things you got wrong. Are you going to continue along that path? Or are you going to change? I think divorce for me means new beginnings. I think it's the close of one chapter and a new beginning for you both. Now look at both of my exes. It was the close of a chapter. There was a season that ended and a new beginning for both of us. And that's why I wish both of my exes nothing but the best. I hope they're healthy. I hope they're living their life to the fullest, successfully, financially, religiously, spiritually, all that stuff. I wish them nothing but the best. Because the time that we were together, we got some things right and we screwed up other things. And that was our story. That's my story with you. That's your story with me. And that's okay. And that's okay. It didn't work out the way we planned it. It didn't. And I'm telling y'all my story, so hopefully what I'm saying to you can translate to what you may be going through in your life and the way you feel about your ex. Maybe I wasn't mature enough or the man enough that I need to be for you. And maybe you wasn't mature enough or the woman you need to be for me. But that's our story. And that was parts of the story that were very freaking good. And I choose to hold on to the good parts of it. I won't forget the bad parts, but I choose to hold on to the good parts. Because at one point, as a man, I wanted you to be my wife. And at one point in our marriage, you wanted me to be your husband because you said, I do. I try to hold on to that. The part that went bad, for whoever side it may be on, life happens. Now it's a new beginning, it's a new chapter. And it's how we move forward from here that's going to determine my happiness now. I'm not a part of any of my ex's happiness going forward, and vice versa. They're not a part of mine. So now I can't be mad at anybody. I take those life lessons, I store them away, and I move on. And the new chapter brings on so many new things because when I got married, and when you get married and when you get a divorce, you're different. You're different. You ain't that same person that you were a year ago when you got married or 5 years ago or 20. You're different. And sometimes when you get married, you've been married for a long freaking time, you don't know who the hell you are outside of marriage. It takes you a minute to figure that out. Because you've been a husband or a wife or a mom or a dad for 10, 15, 20 years. Now you're on your own and you just happen to be a mom or a dad. That's it. But you're no longer a husband or wife. So now you don't have to cater to nobody. Now you don't have to answer to anybody. Now the room is silent. What do you do now? Over 50. Divorce. Grown kids. What do you do now? What do you do? It gets scary sometimes. You try to figure that thing out. You say, okay, I'm lonely, I want to go on some dates. But that becomes a laborious task due to the fact of you're new and most men or women are just trying to have a good time. So you get kind of bored with it because you're used to stability and, a different style. So you get to kind of figure that out. Who am I in this dating world? What do I want in this dating world? So when you're over 50 and you're dating, it's very different, like everybody is saying. But what you're going to become over 50 with somebody it's going to be unique. There's no one answer that's going to fit everybody. You're going to have to figure that thing out. You and him, or him and her, are going to have to figure that thing out of what y'all want it to be. It ain't what social media says, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, the influencers like myself. I can only tell you the basis of what I've been through. I'm a social media influencer. But for me to sit here and try to tell you what you need to do over 50 would be dumb as hell. What I would tell anybody is to live your truth and let that be your guidance to what you want to be. And I do believe that there's a beacon of light that comes out in the person, and the person like you will find you sooner or later. But sometimes y'all don't realize, man, some of y'all are really messed up people. You're selfish, you're narcissistic, you're loud, you're toxic, right? You're not a good person. And you get mad at the world. I'm not saying that's anybody in particular, but some of y'all over 50 that's divorced, people divorce your ass for a reason. They got rid of you for a reason. And you need to figure that part out, where you part of the problem or you part of the solution, before you try to go on and take on anybody else, because you're going to take that, whatever that you are, into the next relationship and take your anger and frustration out on the next person because you're a bad person. Everybody not good people. Some of y'all are bad people. Some of y'all have some, you may be a good person in life, but you have some really messed up ways. How you see life and how you want to be and who you are and what you expect. Some of y'all got issues that you're dealing with. Stress, anxiety, mental, alcohol related, drug related. Some of y'all got issues that you need to deal with. You may have a health issue, that you're dealing with. And relationships, let me say this. You can't fix your life with a relationship. You cannot. I cannot come in and fix your life problem. I'm not your solution. You can't come in and fix my life problems. You're not my solution. I want to be your mate. I only want to become your helpmate if I fall in love with you and I want to marry you. That's the only time I want to be your helpmate. I don't want to be your helpmate for anything else other than that. I don't know you. You don't know me. Why the hell I need to help you? Why do you need to help me? Just because we're good people? I do it all the time. I'm not going to try to help every female that I talk to. I don't think every female should try to help me that talk to me. No. Those are things at this stage of my life I should already have in place. That shouldn't be the new woman in my life responsibility. You see what I'm saying? And that should be the new man in your life responsibility. I would say, ladies, especially over 50, make sure you can take care of yourself first before you let a man start taking care of you. Is that what I just said? If you're over 50, make sure the things you expect your man to do that you can already do for yourself before you want him to start doing it for you. I'm gonna let this simmer for a minute. Real talk. If your ass is over 50, ladies, make sure whatever the hell you expect a man to do in his 50 that you're already doing for yourself, and without him, you can do it. You'll be okay. And the room gets quiet. And I would say that for women in their 40s too. Your expectations of a man should be already what you are doing for yourself and can do for yourself without him. Fellas, same thing. Whatever you expect a woman to do, make sure you're doing it for yourself already. See, if you take care of you for me and I take care of me for you, what we're doing for each other, we become an asset. It become bonus. It's not a liability anymore. It's not weight. It's not pressure. Over 50. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times when you went through a divorce over 50, you got messed up, man. Whether it's the woman or the man. Sometimes the man didn't have nothing to take. And the woman is struggling. Well, lady, you gotta get your life together before you get with a man. See, I think this is what women got messed up too. Women don't believe, well, some women don't try to get their lives together before they get with a man. They work and hold things together. And then when they get with a man, they say, if you're a man, I wouldn't have to do this, and this. But the thing they're asking that man to do is stuff that was already her problem before him. See, the only thing I'm responsible for when I meet you is the dinner that I'm gonna take you out to. That's all I'm responsible for. If I'm dating you, I'm not responsible for your broke tires. I'm not responsible for your car note, your house note, your hair, or your nails. If I'm dating you in the beginning and I don't know you, we're not girlfriend and boyfriend, I don't owe you any of that. You don't owe me a home cooked meal. You don't owe me a booty call. You don't owe me nothing if you're somebody that we're dating. I owe you a phone call, and whatever date I ask you to go on, I owe you to pay for it if I'm asking you to go out. That's what I owe you for dating. Nothing more, nothing less. Now you can listen to what everybody else saying to you and what you should and should not do. But as a grown ass man right now to make my own money, they got my own life, to doing things myself. I owe nobody nothing if I ask you on a date. If you think because I asked you on a date and I need to give you some money for your rent, your hair, your nails, your shoes, or put gas in your car, you sadly mistaken, baby girl. Keep it moving. I go to dinner by myself. Seriously. And let me just say this to every woman. This is really gonna get y'all mad. Ain't nothing you got between your legs worth the money in my pocket. I'm being honest. Because what's between my legs is just as valuable what you got between yours. So we're not gonna even play that game. Real talk. If we go there, we'll share an experience together. You're not giving me nothing special. Your stuff ain't nothing special than I have already had in my life. And what I'm giving you ain't nothing special that you've already had in your life. There's not a price on your stuff. There's not a price on my stuff. So you can hold it, keep it, snatch it up, flip it, whatever the hell you want to go do. You ain't got to give it to me. I'm okay with that. You're not hurt my feelings. I promise you're not hurt my feelings at the end of the day. Right? So stop trying to make it seem like what you're giving me between your legs is valuable. No, baby girl, what you're giving me is the most valuable time is your time. It ain't your pee. The most valuable thing you can ever give to me is your time. You make time for me to talk to me. You make time for me to call me whenever that is. I can get leg anywhere. Because guess what? All women got one. Well, she ain't got mine. Oh, still the same. You may move a little bit different. You may have an ocean and she may have a river. Still the same. I'm just being honest. At 50, we've been there, done that. That shit done sell, baby. The most valuable thing you can give me is your time. You can give the leg to somebody else. I'm cool with that. Not gonna hurt my feelings. So stop thinking that that part is the most important thing in a relationship for me. Maybe for you, but for a man like me, the most important thing is the time that we're spending and how we're spending the time. The conversations that we are having. That's going to attract me to you, right? It's not that you're insinuating all the time about marriage, blah, 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 but we're just having fun together. And we're talking about, hey, I would love one day to be able to go here, here, and here. I'm planning this with my kids. And if we're talking, at some point, maybe 2 or 3 months in, you be like, you know something? I think you'd be a cool person to come if we want to go here, to go hang out here and go do this together. Let it build. Let it build. You know what I'm saying? At 50, we good. 50-year-old women, y'all good. 50-year-old men, y'all we good. See, the only people that ain't good over 50 if your life ain't quite right. And so you're trying to hurt, some people are trying to hurry and move in a direction because you need something to anchor you down at 50. You need something to calm you down at 50. You need something to put you at ease at 50 because you're anxious. That ain't my responsibility, and that ain't her responsibility. Because whatever you did in your life didn't go right. Just saying. It's your boy Joe Lockett. Let me see. Y'all are talking amongst each other. Char says she feels the same way. And the reason why I'm saying is because if you're honest over 50, what you want, you don't waste so much time. You know what I'm saying? Of getting somebody's hopes up, knowing that you're not want to go there with them. Because I'm gonna say this, you know, just my personal experience. When I used to take that route, the happy ending is not that great. Because it takes you time to get into a sexual beast mode with that person for y'all to actually link up and do it right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can knock it out the park, you know, knock it out the park in the first time and you can do a home run. Sometimes. But over 50, it's tough. Just knock it out the park because you're used to it being a certain way. She's used to it being a certain way. So you got to get used to each other. So I would say by the third time, you've kind of got a feel for it. And grown folks, you can talk about, you know, it between the first two times. And like I said, sometimes you just knock it out of the park. But I would definitely say this: what works with one woman don't work with every woman, and what works with some men don't work with every man. I don't care how good you are or whatever you say you got. If you Amber Rose or you know you Superhead, whatever. Everything don't work for everybody, y'all. It don't. People like to be touched, caressed in different places. Different things turn on different people in different ways. And you have to learn what they like. Not what you're good at, but what they like. Yeah, my next was I'm not doing any wifely duties until I become a wife. What's a wifely duty, Erica? If I may ask, what's a wifely duty for you? And I would say this to you, Erica. As long as you're not expecting a man to do a husband duty, right? That's cool. As long as your expectation for him is to continue to do boyfriend duties. I was telling the other people in my last relationship, I was cooking and cleaning and washing. Is that wifely duties though? I was washing his laundry. But is that wifely duties? Or when you're at his house? Okay. So do you expect him to do husband duties, Erica? Just asking. We're talking about it to Erica Baxby. She lives in Houston, Texas, out here on TikTok. Do you expect him to do husband duties? Because you saying washing his laundry is wifely duties, I don't expect him to do husband duties. I really asked the guy to do anything, but he did do some. Okay, so if the guy is doing some husband duties, I think it would be okay if you did some wifely duties, right? But you know, I mean, to each his own when it comes to that, right? So if y'all didn't live together, why were you washing his clothes? I'm just saying, why were you washing? Were you going over his house to wash his clothes weekly, or that's something you did sometimes? You know what I'm saying? If y'all didn't live together, why were you washing the man's clothes? Because if a woman coming to my house and we dating, we just hooking up, or we girlfriend and boyfriend, I don't need you coming to my house to wash my clothes. I really don't. No, he would bring his laundry to my house, and I would wash it at my house. Why would you allow him to bring your? So what you're saying is he stayed at your house a lot. I guess that's what you're saying. And so his dirty laundry would be then you would wash his clothes, right? So he was at your house what percentage of the time? Because again, I've been to women's houses, right? But my dirty clothes, if I stay a day or two, they come home with me. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when he would come over, he would bring his laundry. Okay, so why were you allowing a man that you're just dating to bring his laundry to your house for you to wash? Because yeah, that is wifey duties. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm dating you and I got a wash machine at home, okay, Erica, see you're leaving a whole lot of stuff out. I'm gonna stop here then. You was engaged, so what are you talking about then? If you was engaged, of course you washing your man clothes that put a ring up on your finger and say you want to marry you. Come on, Erica. Yeah, she did say dating, right? She did say dating. So now it's y'all was engaged. So like I said, this story is evolving, and now he didn't have a wash machine and dryer. So if he was at your house, did he bring his clothes that he was going to wash them later? Did he ask you to wash them, or you just washed them out of? But if you was engaged to the man and he had a wash machine and dryer, you should wash his clothes. If you date the man and you don't have a washer and dryer, what he should do when he come, baby, can I use your washer and dryer because I don't have one? When he come into your house, he throw a load of laundry and throw a load of colors into the washing machine, right? Y'all eating dinner, kicking it or going out to dinner. When he come back, he put the clothes in the dryer and put the whites into the washing machine because he's single. There ain't gonna be that many. By the time he leave in a day or two, all his stuff is already clean. He could do it himself. If y'all in y'all dating phase. Or did you say, don't worry about it? I'll wash them when I wash my clothes. Just ask. Yeah, I mean, we went from dating to engaged, and he was bringing his clothes to my place. Again, y'all gotta be careful what the hell y'all letting into your relationships, y'all. Right? And what you say you're gonna do, and what you're not gonna do. Okay? But you said y'all got engaged, so you felt that you had everything that you wanted, right? You accepted engagement, and from there, you did what you did. But you did what you did until it didn't work out for whatever reason that may have been for y'all. I don't volunteer. He just showed up with his clothes, and that's how I started washing his clothes. Erica, are y'all seeing what I'm saying? Because I don't want to ever think that I'm being a butthole here. Because you could have left his clothes there till the next time he came and said you need to wash your clothes and take them home. You didn't have to wash his clothes. And you could have asked him why the hell he bringing his clothes to your house. I'm not your wife when you were dating him. You can use my wash machine, but don't expect me to wash your clothes. You could have said that. Right? So what I'm saying is don't play victim when you didn't stand up and say what you needed to say to the man. You wanted to do that because let me say this, and I'm not just particularly talking to you, Erica. Men and women do things because they want to show that man or woman what kind of wife they're going to be, what kind of husband they're going to be. So you do that without asking, because if this man is the man that you're feeling, you want to show him that that's nothing for me to do, right? And so I'm good wife material. So you said you were doing that with dating. So he put a ring on your finger. So you got what you wanted. So you had intention. When you washed those clothes and he asked you to, Erica, you did that for a reason. And you got what you wanted out of it. So I'm gonna say on the back end, don't complain about it now for what you did with him because it worked. You see what I'm saying? It worked for you for what you were doing it for. You were dating him, you was washing his clothes. He put a ring on your finger, right? You was washing his clothes. It didn't work out. So it had nothing to do with the washing clothes part. You got what you wanted. The washing clothes was never a wifely duty or whatever. You did it with intent of wanting something. You got it. And in the engagement process, something didn't work out for you guys and you guys broke up. It wasn't the washing clothes part, right? Because you washed those clothes not just to be a good person or to help him out. You washed them clothes because you wanted to show that man that you wanted that you could be a good wife, and that's nothing to me. I got you, baby. Come on now. I didn't volunteer. See, Erica B said, "I'm not that fluff and fold." He would have had to take that back. True. It just started off like that, and I think I didn't know how to say no at the time. Okay. Women try to irrigate themselves to a man by doing no. Yes, that's what I said. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But this what. But like I said, we can sit here and play dumb. I gotta get out of here, y'all. But ladies, y'all not sneaky. When y'all are doing stuff, stop playing victim. Stop playing victim and said, I'm not going to do this anymore. When you did it, you have an intention of why the hell you doing what you did for that man. You didn't do it just because. You doing it because you have an intention of what you want behind it. Okay? Whatever it's washing clothes, taking care of cooking food for him, whatever. You have your own underlying agenda of what you want out of this. That's why you're doing it. So you can't get mad at the man when he accepts, just like a woman say, if he give me $100, I'm not gonna turn it down. You can't get mad because she took the $100, bro. If she said cash app, if that's your new girl, and she said cash app me 50, right? And you cash app her that $50, you can't get mad at her because she asked you to cash app that $50 and what she did with it. You can't get mad at her for that. You did that, bro. Your underlying intention was to show her you're gonna be a good man. I can support you. You need 50, I got you. And you was hoping it was gonna get you somewhere else with her. And when it didn't get you somewhere else with her, or she wound up with another dude or whatever, now you mad and say she used you. No hell she did. Because you would have took, if what you wanted for that 50, you would have took it. It didn't work out that way. So don't play victim, bro. And I'm telling women, men and women, stop playing victim to what you do and say, I'm not gonna let nobody else do that to me. You did that for a damn reason. You did what you did in that relationship for a reason, selfish for yourself, because you wanted something out of it, or you wanted to show that person something. And when it didn't go your way, now you're mad. Now you're gonna punish everybody else for that because I'm not doing that anymore. I don't know why you did what you did with that guy. Whatever you did with that guy ain't got a damn thing to do with me. He used me. No, he didn't. You wanted something, so you did it. Ain't nobody making you do something over and over and over and over and over and over again. Nobody makes you do that. Men or women, nobody makes you do that. And I'm not talking about Erica B. I'm just talking about anybody right now. I'm not talking about Erica Texas. Nobody makes your ass do something over and over again. Stop playing victim. Because if you get the reward off of it, you ain't gonna say a damn word. The only time it becomes a problem is if you don't get what you want because of what you did. Let me say this again before I get out of here. The only time that stuff becomes a problem in a relationship is if you don't get what you want because of what you did. So stop doing stuff if you expect something at the end of the day. Don't do anything for any damn body in a relationship if you expecting something at the end of the day for it. Because it ain't worth it. Don't give it to me if you looking for something. If you're looking for reciprocity from me, don't give it to me. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. And Erica, in Texas, I'm not talking about you. That was not a rant towards you. It was a rant towards people who are in the relationship. Because, like you said, you was in a relationship with your boyfriend. It turned into engagement, and that happened. Whatever happened between you and him, it didn't work itself out. But I know a lot of people who get in these situations and then they play the victim. I'm not saying that you're playing the victim. So I don't want you to think that, I was, had a tirade against you, because that was not the case. What I'm saying is we have to stop that. We have to stop playing victim when things don't go our way. All right. All right. With that being said, I digress. Hope you guys have enjoyed the July. So do me a favor. If you guys got time, if you like that merch right there and you're over 50, over 40, my life, my choice, my time. That hoodie is selling very well. The hoodie is selling really good though. So thank you guys so much. It's at joelockett.com. That's LOCKETT, joelockett.com. If you guys got time and you want your house to smell good, go ahead and hit my sponsor up at Tamise Creations on Amazon and TikTok. Tamise Creations, her candles are the best. Love you guys. But I'm still, I don't know how to about you, right? Never love y'all. Y'all have a good night. All right, Facebook. Appreciate y'all for liking it with YouTube. I thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, follow, 6 stars, all that good stuff. But the biggest thing is hit the like button. If you can, when you come by on TikTok, Facebook, I know you guys are busy. Do me a favor. Say hello. Let me know what city channel you're from. I love you guys, man. Thanks for hanging out with me and helping me build these channels. I think Facebook we're like 17,000. And on YouTube, we're new, 300 and climbing. Let's hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit the subscribe button. All right. Love you. Have a good one.